Evening viewers, my names are Henry Kiblakat Ruto. I'm a computer tutor. I've been tutoring for over 10 years. And then my area of specialization is specifically computer application. I've specialized in that area. So if you allow me, I will list some of the application software I train. Okay, I train accounting packages. These accounting packages include QuickBooks, we have Sage, we have Pastel, we have Tally, and then we have also the ERB, that is SAP. I also train statistical packages. So to list some of these statistical packages, one is the SPSS, the Statistical Package for Social Science. I train also Starter. I do also train SAS. We have also a BINFO. I train also eFuse. And then apart from the accounting packages and then the statistical packages, I also train graphic design. I do train graphic design. Examples of the graphic design softwares I do train is we have the Photoshop, we have the CorelDRAW, we have the Adobe Illustrator, we have Adobe InDesign, among other applications. I do train also the computer packages and then the advanced computer packages. So today I will introduce you, or I'll give you some tips on how to go about in Advanced Excel as part of the what we call office package, but office packages, but advanced, to be specific, advanced because we have the normal Excel, we have the intermediate, and then we have the advanced. But my viewers, for you to be expert in Advanced Excel, you need at least to have the background. You need to have done the normal Excel, and then also you are familiar with the intermediate, so that because this Advanced Excel, some formulas, you need to combine some formulas, you need to combine them together. So if at all you are green or you don't have any idea on how to go about in Excel or an intermediate, sometimes it's somehow challenging for you to go through the Advanced Excel. I will be doing several videos about the computer application software I do train. So, and then if you will be interested, kindly, you can call me to the number I've indicated down there. I will appreciate, because we can organize for online classes. And then also you can call me. I can also direct you where you can go. We can meet for physical classes. And then I request you, my viewers, also, you support me in this channel. You support me by viewing, and then by subscribing, and then also by liking. And then if at all you have any question about my videos, you can ask me, and then I will answer your questions via the video or even through the SMS. So thank you very much, my viewers. So today, firstly, I will start by introducing you to Advanced Excel. Okay, so this Advanced Excel, it is a very powerful application software for accountants and then also, if you have done the statistics and economics, it will assist you if at all you need to use Excel to analyze your data, because Excel, it has an ability of what? Of analyzing the data, of analyzing a data set. Okay, so I will introduce by a very simple functions in Excel or features, which I know most people don't know. Maybe I don't say there's nobody who doesn't know, but I know majority of Excel users are not familiar about these features. Okay, I will start by sharing the screen. Okay, so okay, let me not share that. Sorry, let me open a new Excel. Let me open a new Excel workbook. Then allow me to share the screen, my viewers. My viewers, I'm using Excel 2013. I'm using Excel 2013. Okay, so majority of, especially Kenyans, they still use 2010, or maybe even some of them, they are still using 207. So you kindly upgrade, because there is some features. Like for example, I will start with a feature which is not in the 2010 and 207, but it is in what? It is in 2013. So there is this feature in a flash fill. There is a feature called the flash fill in Microsoft Excel. This feature, for me, it can assist you in several ways. Okay, so this feature, what you do, like for example, if I don't know, you'll allow me to type, because I'll be using like a very simple data set for about 2 rows or 3 rows. And then if you use also a large volume of data set, it can still work. Okay, so if I say, like for example here, first name, and then you do what? You double click, you autofill, and then last name. Let me say middle name. And then maybe last name. Okay, I write my name, Henry. Black hat. Uto. Maybe Kemani. Kamau. Joroke. Maybe Musa. Atieno. Otieno, not Atieno, Otieno. Otieno. Kevin. So allow me to use the 3. So that feature, the flash fill filter, the flash fill feature in Microsoft Excel, it's very simple. What you do, I will start by, telling the Excel what I want. So by typing, So like, for example, I need Henry, then K, then root 2. So the Excel is intelligent. If I do what? If I write this, and then you do what? And then if I click this, then the root 2, and then you kuche kwa data, and then we have this feature inaitwa flash fill, this one. So if I click this flash fill, you will find that Advanced Excel will fill the other names automatically. It has followed my initial what? The initial format. I can as well change the format here. Maybe I say Henry. Say Henry. Okay. Then her. So I want it to take that format. So the initials of the middle and the last name, and then impart here the first name ikiwa full. So I do the same. I just, provided I've selected the first name and then I click, you find that that feature will do that automatically. It will do that automatically. So, and then you can as well use this method. You can as well use this method. You can as well highlight, and then you right click, and then you drag. You right click and then you drag. You right click and then you drag, and then like that. And then now you flash fill down there. That is also another method of using this feature in Network, a flash fill. That is also another method of using this feature called flash fill. I hope that one is clear. I will also show you another feature, another Microsoft Excel feature, which I'm sure also majority of the Excel user are not familiar with. Okay, so I'm starting with the basics. Okay, so like for example, we have what we call a table of content. We have a table of content in Microsoft Excel. How do we do that? What we call the table of content in Microsoft Excel. We can do that table of content if you want to do, you know, if you have so many worksheets, and then it is very difficult for you to come down here, you know, scrolling one by one. So you can create a link, a hyperlink, where you can access whatever you want in the list of the worksheets more easily. So I will explain it step by step. One, here I will type the table of content. Table of content, and then nikisha type table of content. So here I will also write a table of content. So maybe I say, let me use the accounting example. Like for example, you are assume that you are a director of studies, or maybe you are a registrar in an accounting institution, and then you need to monitor some of the classes, the performance, the fee payment, those students who have not paid up to date. Okay, so instead of creating so many worksheets, you'll find that Microsoft Excel has that feature of simplifying work for you. So nimeweka section 1, I can as well, I will only use 3 examples because there are 3 methods of hyperlinking or doing the highballing in Microsoft Excel. So I'll be using different methods. So this one, let's assume that it is section 2. And then I add also another worksheet, and then this is section 3. And then I will do the same here in my table of content. So my table of content, I'll write 1. And then one is ukiandika 1. There is also this feature in Advanced Excel where you don't have to write 1, 2, 3, and then you drag, so that you can number your work in Microsoft Excel. There is 2 ways you can do that. You can either use the tracking method, but I think for the tracking method, it is very tedious, because assuming that your data is over 100, if it is over 100, you will find that it is too tedious for you to drag. Like this one, I mean, nikiandika 1 and then I write 2 and then 3, and then from there I do like this, and then nikuje kwa this formula. The formula itself, I go back to home, and then nikuje kwa fill this icon, and then series. And then for the series now, we have the linear column. I think that one is okay. And then I specify, maybe, in fact, even I don't have to specify. If I click OK, itachukua whatever I've highlighted. So that is one method. But for me, I know that for my understanding, if you are dealing with 1 million data, tracking like that, it is so tedious. So we have a simple way, and I'm sorry, because I'm gone out of the topic, but I think I'm trying to explain something here, which I know it is also important for you. So what you can do here, we can still use the tool, this series, provided you specify the linear should be column, you specify unataka iende mpaka ngapi. If it is 50, you just click the step value should be 1, the stop value should be what? 50. If I click OK, I can still get my what? I can get my numbering. Automatically. So I will recommend my students to kindly use that method. The one you don't struggle. Like for example, even that one for the flash fill, I can still right click and then undrag. But I think I will do that if my data is very small. But if I have over 1 million or even 300 or 400, if I have over a large volume of data set, it will be very tedious. It will be like manual, just like for manual. So there is no need of struggling while we have features. So you'll go to data and then flash fill, and then Microsoft Excel will do it for you automatically. So I'm coming back to my demonstration of table of content. So I should write this 3 because I've used three exercises, 3 examples. Oh no! So this one I didn't change it to be the column. And then Microsoft Excel, you can do it downward or you can do it across. So I didn't indicate it here. I didn't click the column. So you have to click the column and then you specify nataka mpaka number 3. I want it to number 3, and then you click OK, and then that is it. So I'll come here, then now I write section 1. I repeat everything. Section 1, and section 2, and section 3, like that. So my viewers or my students, what I wanted to use now the eyeballing feature in Microsoft Excel. So like, for example, the first method is the shortcut. I wanted to use the shortcut. So how do I use the shortcut in Microsoft Excel to eyeballing? You know what I mean by eyeballing? I wanted this section. If I click this section 1, it will take me to the worksheet section 1, to the worksheet indicated section 1 down here. So what I do, you press Control K. You press Control K. You press Control K. And then if you, once you have pressed the Control K, you come here in this document. You place in this document. So you realize that there we have table of content, we have section 1. So at the top there, you can see we have section 1, and then the type of the cells reference is A1, So it means that if I click immediately section 1, it will take me to the worksheet named section 1, and then cell name A1. We can as well change to say maybe we indicate to be A10, A5, or something like that. But for practice purposes, we can do that by your own. So if I click here, my what? My link now is working. That is why, you know, it has changed the color to blue. So if I click this link, it will take me straight to the what? To the section 1 and then cell A1, as was indicated in the other area. Okay, and then I will use also another method to do hyperlinking. I will use this one for section 2. So this for the section 2, what I will do, I will right click, and then after right clicking, I come here to link or eyeballing. Okay, ukienda kwa office, if you use the Office 2010, you will find the eyeballing, but for 2013, maybe the latest Office, you will be just clicking link. Okay, then nikuje kwa section 2, and then I click OK. And then this one I will use, you will just come to the what? Insert. You will come to insert. Sorry. You will come to insert. And then here we have a link. You just click. It is the same thing. So you can use any method. You can use any method you feel it is easy for you, or the one you are comfortable. But shortcut always, it is shortcut. Shortcut is always a shortcut. Shortcut, you know, it is the easiest way. Especially maybe if you have an issue with your mouse. The mouse is very slow, tracking, you know. So my suggestion is that if you are comfortable with Control K, it's well and good. I want also to show you something. You will find that if we do that, going back sometimes is tedious to some Excel users. So it is typical to some Excel users. What you can as well create a link which will take you back to your table of content by using, you can use these auto shapes. Like for example, this one, I can use this. I draw something like that. Then I right click. I come to link. And then now I will use the what? The cell reference naitwa table of content. And then I click OK. So if I'm in my table of content, if I click section 1, if I click section 1 and view my data, I do whatever I wanted to do in section 1. If I do the multiplication or something like that, if I wanted to go back to my home page where I have my table of content, I will just click this icon and then it will take me back automatically. And then it is not a must that I have to use the shape. Let me use this section 2. Maybe I write something like home page. I can as well use the home page. Here I write I control K. And then I say maybe let it be table of content. So if I click this one, it will still take me back to it will still take me back to it will still take me back to it will take me back to please. It will take me back to my home page. I can as well create a link where it can take me to one page, one worksheet to the other. How do we go about? So I'll come here. I can use the shape, or I can type. Maybe go to the next page. And then I do my hyperlinking. I do my hyperlinking by press Control K, and then I will go to the next page, which is what? Which is section 3. I'm sorry. Okay, kidogo.